All right, guys, we are back in the research kitchen giving you my final thoughts on the PZ M35A2 military transport. This vehicle represents a pretty good value, I think. Now, when I had it out driving it, it was pretty good. It wasn't anything to write home about. I don't think it's made to be anything to write home about. It's there to offer a scale model for those of us that might be getting into collecting scale models, maybe doing a little bit of driving here or there, or for the kid that's looking for a birthday present. And I think this will fit that niche as well. Now, for those of us, or for those of you that are looking for a full-on crawler that's going to compete and do all those things and just climb 45-degree angles, this is probably not going to be for you. There are some weak points on this vehicle, guys. It's not all rainbows and unicorns here. We have some issues as far as the drivetrain goes, namely first the steering servo. The steering servo that comes in this thing is a behemoth, loud, on-or-off motor that is just absolutely ridiculous. It needs to be changed as soon as you get this thing. If you guys are planning on doing upgrades, that's one of the first things you're going to want to replace is that servo. The steering on it is, like I said, all or nothing. The throttle on it is fortunately going to be proportional, so you'll be able to keep the stock board in there for a while until you decide, if you are going to upgrade that or not. A lot of guys look at these things and just use them for models and maybe drive them here or there. Some guys will go full boat on them and get them and do the full Monty upgrade on it. You can see this is very highly detailed, as I pointed out in my last video for this vehicle. Everything on here is highly detailed, guys. It's very, very nicely made. We're dealing with a harder grade plastic on here, so you're not going to have that super polymer nylon-based flexible plastic. This is made in kind of a model plastic car model style plastic, a little bit thicker gauge, but still that same sort of plastic feel about it. But again, the detail on here. So if you're collecting these things, if you're looking for true scale models and you're collecting military vehicles, this is a good choice for you. Now, that being said, you can also upgrade these parts on the bottom here. Now, all of the stuff you're seeing down here, guys, is plastic. So our axles, our differentials, our drive shafts, our transfer case, the whole spiel under here, with exception to the frame right here. This C-frame right here is metal, but everything else is plastic, up to and including the spur gear and the other gearing inside the transfer case. So with that being said, those parts are upgradable. You can get metal differential and axle assemblies. You can get metal drive shafts. You can get a metal transfer case that's fitted with a 370 can motor. So the upgrades are out there should you want to do them. And I checked the parts prices on this, not real expensive. So you can have a decently running vehicle that you can take out on the dirt a little bit more and a bit more tough terrain and have some fun with just a little bit of money invested. Considering this thing is about $30 out the door, from most places you get it. Some places are a little bit more. If you buy it here stateside, you might be paying just a tad bit more, but I've seen these as low as $27 on Banggood and on GearBest. Now, they're not all going to carry the pins on name. This is pretty much made in one or two factories, and then a marketing company will come by and then screen print their logo on it, and it'll be kind of their thing. But these are pretty much made, I believe, by WL Toys, which would be the WPL brand. So parts for this are going to be interchangeable between all the different brands that these things may carry, and parts are really easy to find for this. So I give it a thumbs up. I think this is a great vehicle for not only the kid that's looking for a cool birthday present, or the hobbyist that's just looking for a nice, really highly detailed scale model that you can do the upgrades to and get it to perform a lot better. That being said, I'd like to thank everybody again for the 500 subscribers. Hope to grow this channel even more. If there's something you want to see on the channel, put it down in the comments section below, and I'll see if I can get a hold of it if it's not too expensive. That's pretty much it. We'll see you all in the next one, and God bless the Republic.